The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Blue Hens will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will get first crack at it today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Chanticleers moving quickly to the line.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show him the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Wants to throw. It's Chambers. Going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Chanticleers are marching down the field. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So Delaware's offense will have its first possession of the game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the...
It's a seam wide open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The screen, and watch out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Unloads it left. He's got it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And the Chanticleers in the hurry-up.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that 1st down.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Chanticleers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. See if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him this time. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. They'll give it to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's got him. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. The Blue Hens look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Graves. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now on second down. To the air. It's Chambers. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the shot to clears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Safe completion on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Here's the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it, and they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Blue Hens are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force third and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Chambers. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The shot that clears really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the shot to clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down. At the 45 on his way. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The shot that clears will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're working that left side. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Second down, they'll go to the air. Extending the play. Still running at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And the Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Gonna swing it on second down. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They just keep firing. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And the Blue Hens are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's Chambers. Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
To the ground, he's got it again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Past the 30. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the shot to clears are in the hurry up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Swings it out to the flat. Got enough space. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll do it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, shot to clear.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 11 over the Groupers. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Rushes on him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Complete to start this drive.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Gets it out fast. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The shot that clears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hunt is on its way. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.